What's up, guys? It's Val over here, and today I wanted to come on and talk to you about what great leaders actually do, okay? Because sometimes I think that there is this fear behind, starting a business, or this fear behind trying something new or leading a team, right? I get this so often within my own organization as I'm teaching people who are growing their businesses or maybe even just stepping out of their own comfort zone with their fitness or nutrition journey at first, and they are just scared to take charge because they don't see themselves as a leader, right? But I think that the first step in what makes someone a great leader is just knowing that you're down in the trenches every single day doing the things that make you a better person, okay? So for me, knowing that I'm showing up every single day, that's a leadership quality, okay? Whether I feel like it or not, I am going to be doing the work that I have, promised myself that I'm gonna do, that I've promised others that I'm gonna do. And, maybe that's 10 minutes, maybe that's 1 hour, maybe that's whatever that looks like in a day. But I don't cancel just because it's not like something that I want to do in that moment, all right? So I think that that is crucial to understand, that leadership is just showing up when the time's right or not, okay? So that's number one. Number two, a really great leader fails daily, okay? We fail. We have no idea what we're doing. If you've never been in a leadership role before, how in the world would you know what steps to take, right? So I feel like as long as you are knowing that from failure comes success, that is such a crucial piece of the puzzle, right? Because when you fail, you'll learn something from it. I just think even with like my own kids and, myself as I've grown my business over these last 5 years, the most memorable pieces of information have come from me doing it wrong the first time. So I think that there's a lesson to be learned every time that you do it wrong, because from a wrong will come a right, right? And then you just remember as you're going like, oh yeah, I learned the hard way the first time, so let's not make that mistake again. All right, so failing forward and just getting right back up. So that's what leaders do. When we fail, we don't stay down, we get right back up. And then next, another little tip is commit to learning every day. Great leaders commit to learning. I have figured everything out as I've gone because I commit to reading personal development. I commit to learning from my mentors, whether they know that I'm a mentee of theirs yet or not. Brendan Burchard, Chalene Johnson, John Maxwell, Rachel Hollis, just to name a few, are people who I admire, who I study, who I have learned so much from, because I am nowhere close to where I want to be yet. So I feel like we all as leaders, someone stepping into a leadership role, have to realize that learning how to become the person that deserves that level of success, right? That's where it is, growing into that person who deserves to achieve that goal, or that deserves to have the knowledge and the impact on people by failing forward again and by just learning every single day. And then, you know what, another tip, lastly, there's so much that can compound on this, but leaders just take action, all right? We just go into every day with our plan of attack and we do it. And I wrote a quote down on my board earlier, and it says, brave people don't stop hearing the whispers of fear. They hear the whispers, but take action anyways. And I can apply that to my life almost on a daily basis. There's not a day that goes by where, maybe some piece of fear or doubt or disbelief or something might try to creep in the back of my mind, right? But it's so important to squash that fear and squash that thought as soon as they start to enter, because you are the only one who can determine your day, your productivity, your mindset, your life, like all of the things, it's gonna stem from you and your own actions. So, I'm just gonna give you guys some advice, right? Whenever you don't feel like it, do it anyways. Whenever you would rather be sitting on the couch watching a television show, don't do that. Go and pick up a book and read a book. Whenever you don't feel like pushing play on a workout or going to the gym or whatever your outlet is, stop thinking about it and just go and do it, okay? Most of the time we spend so much time overanalyzing and overthinking and not feeling like doing something that you could have done that thing 10 times over in the amount of time that it took you to, try to convince yourself to do it or not to do it. So I'm challenging all of you guys who maybe have that fear in the back of your mind, or that you don't think that you'd be a good leader, or maybe you're in a position right now where you have really big goals. It is still January. People set these New Year's resolutions and these really big goals, and already I am certain that so many of you have already discredited yourself because maybe you've fallen off the wagon, or you've let the negatives creep in, or whatever that is in your mind. But guys, you have the ability to determine anything that you want to do or create or have. So you want to be a leader, you want to grow a team, you want to have an organization. Do you have these giant goals? I talked yesterday about I own my dreams. Like, I know what it's going to feel like, smell like, look like, everything on the other side of when those dreams become my reality. So have the courage to dream huge, to go out there and do the hard things, and to stop telling yourself that you're not a leader, or you couldn't be a leader, or you could never be as good as insert someone you admire's name. Yes, you can, and you can do it even better. It's just in your own head. So don't get stuck in your own head. Go out there, build that team, lose that weight, feel confident in your own skin no matter what. Try something new. Do you, boo, right? That's what is like my motto this year. Go out there, make this year the best year yet. I hope that this helps. Ask any questions, and I am always here to offer advice, guidance, and give you the tools to help you create your best life. Bye, guys.